Do you believe in the one that saves, whose written prophecies tell us how we should behave? Or do you believe in that organized religion, where sinners come and go, drive-thru forgiveness? Or do you believe the word of a profitable man, whose slick, quick verbal tricks have just the cheap fix that you can financially understand? Or do you believe, like I believe, in the power of the dollar, where money breeds control, the power to be fooled, thinking that you're chasing after the Holy Father? Now, before you become hostile and start stomping in with your worn-out Bible, speaking of some holy survival, whipping out that belt that you got as a door prize from last week's revival, I have nothing against a higher power, just pastors charging by the hour to save your lustful soul from the demons who devour our innocent little minds. Confessions, progressions, a little dish that shines, passed around for the ties that bind you to the Almighty Lord. But wait, hold up. What if you're poor? It seems like heaven is something only the wealthy can afford. While the homeless are starving, out there cold and hurting, people are throwing money around to build all these mega churches. And now people look at me and they say, Chase, you should not judge unless you be judged. Some of what you said are just awful words. So please do me a favor, look at John 3:16. Maybe you'll be able to recognize your Savior. Oh my, that's really the go-to verse. It's printed on everything, probably the most quoted words, as it's one that's been exaggerated, misused, and overrated, just like the arguments for abortions and justification of why the homosexuals are berated. Jesus would not allow this. It's all within these pages. But in all actuality, this religion has been a crutch for the ages to somewhat validate invalid points of view used and abused in order to subdue those with shaky consciences or the inability to choose for themselves. But this mental state washes over the entire nation, and without hesitation, in a deepened saturation. This religion is now based on funds, no longer based on faith. So when the end comes, do you think those dollar bills and opinions are going to keep you safe?